Hi, I'm James Beale, Managing Partner for NGS, and we're here today with the Houston ISD Police Department for an active shooter demonstration on how 3M security film can slow down or mitigate a potential forced entry attempt after the glass has been shot. And I just want to introduce Sergeant Carl Brown here and say thank you for organizing this whole thing and putting this together. And if you could just tell us a little bit about why you guys were interested in putting this demonstration together. You had said something to me walking in about if 300 independent school districts and departments. Just tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes, sir. Harris County is the county area that's around Houston. Within Harris County, you have a very large number of law enforcement officers that will be available, readily available, to respond to an active threat at any given school. The general public believes that there is a magic formula, that there's a magic bullet to stop the next active shooting. I would agree with that to a degree, meaning that if we're able to get the information and act before the person presents on that day, we can make a difference. If that's not successful, and that individual does decide to deploy tactics on that day, at that point, it becomes a game of mitigation. We have to figure out ways, we have to look into the various ways that are available to us that will at least slow him down. Now, the officers are not able to drive fast enough or shoot straight enough, or take whatever maneuvers that would be appropriate at that time when the activity has already been deployed. So it's my belief that it's worth all of our time to be out here today to look at this option that will help with the mitigation, to slow down, to help with slowing down an individual getting into any designated building to do harm.
Well, I appreciate that context, and I want to also introduce Donnie McDaniel. Donnie is our Director of Government, and actually Donnie is the gentleman that was responsible for coordinating and setting this up with Sergeant Brown. And Donnie, talk to us a little bit about what you do for NGS and sort of how you engage the school systems and districts and whatnot.
Absolutely. As the Director of Government for National Glazing Solution, my job is to educate the school district in terms of when there's a real active shooting threat, what should you do? The biggest thing I talk about is when it comes to an active shooter, being able to harden your doors and your windows is absolutely critical. But I realized after talking to many schools and many police officers, on the average time to act in terms of an active shooter is anywhere between 2 to 3 minutes. In most cases, when there's an active shooter, without any film, they can actually enter that facility within 6 to 7 seconds. So today is a way so that we can show the public in the school district, as well as all of the administrators, the active shooting event live, so that they can understand and have a little bit more education when it comes to a real threat. So that's what it's all about today, James, and I'm excited, and I want to thank Houston ISD for this opportunity to do this demo.
Absolutely. So with that, we're going to get some shooting going here, and we're going to walk through exactly the different scenarios so you can see how the windows and glass behave when they're laminated with 3M security film versus when they're not, and what kind of time we can buy when there is an active shooter scenario at hand. So with that, we'll see you in a minute.